Hello everybody, Dr. Jernigan here coming at you. First day of course on Tuesday in May. I've already written up a document called a quick overview of the course, but I wanted to stand before you and make a little video on that too. There are three main components to the course, and those are assignments, discussions, and tests. Now the first one, assignments, you will be responsible for reading a couple of chapters. I have my video lectures posted. This first week we're going to give you a break, but starting the second week there will be other YouTube videos to study as well as some other documents to read. Now, please don't panic about the volume of this. I'm also going to write up how to read and how to process this material. But hopefully you've already opened up the first assignment and you can see there are 5 or 6 questions that are really higher level type writing activities. You're going to have to integrate your information from these sources. Now, these assignments will open up normally very early Sunday morning, 12:30 or 1 o'clock in the morning, and you will have till the following Saturday to submit these. I do take late work on Sunday, but please be advised there'll be a 50% penalty on that. The 6 days should be enough to get that turned in. Now, another important idea is the offset. And an offset is a way of writing and submitting your work. The thing to remember is that you have to copy this assignment and save it to your documents. You copy the assignment, and then as you're studying and reading and ready to respond, you type your responses and answers into that shell. You save it, and then you submit it through the channel. Also, you have to, as I outlined in the course overview, type it up in a different color, use a different font, use a different size. It has to be different somehow from the question to make it stand out, and I explained the reasons for that. A second major component to the course are discussions. You should be participating in the meet and greet discussion, as I like to call it right now, and I'm responding to those. But each week we will have a new discussion related to our course material. You will, I think in almost every instance, you're going to be responding to other students. Each discussion will have its own instructions and way of grading. They will be different activities. Sometimes you may actually be working with each other or responding in a small group. But it'll be very important to read those instructions and to understand how I'm going to grade that. It's not going to be simply a matter of throwing up a quick response to your classmate. The third component to our class is tests. We're going to have 2 regular tests and a final exam. The regular test will be a 2-day window, and I think the first one is over chapters 1 through 6. The second one, 6 more chapters. The final exam is comprehensive over all 14 chapters and everything that we've gone over in the course. Now, those of you who live in Hobbs and Lovington, in Lee County, in this part of the state, I expect you to come up to Canvas to our testing center and take the test there. All of these tests have to be proctored and monitored. And if you've had a course before, you know the drill. You call up and make reservations. You schedule an appointment. There are no walk-ins on Saturday. It is a free service. You come in and take care of it. We do have people in our class who live out of state. It's too far away to drive up here. Oklahoma, New York, New Jersey, California, maybe even overseas. Now in that case, you look for a junior college or a 4-year program that has a test center. And you approach them and say, hey, I am in an online class from New Mexico Junior College in New Mexico. Hey, can I take my tests here? Can you proctor this? I understand there'll be a fee. That fee may be $25. I've heard of some places upwards of $50. Ouch, that is really expensive. But you find out if they can do that, and then say, hey, my professor will get in touch with you for instructions on how to upload their version of Respondus Lockdown Browser, and you set that up. However, a third option is to use Respondus Monitor. This is something I'm doing. I started last semester with pretty good results. And the way you do this is you take the test in the comfort and privacy of your own home. Now, you essentially turn it into a test center. We have a lot of requirements on how to set this up. You got to do a camera check. There can't be other things going on there. If you have children, it's good to have your partner take the kids out for ice cream. There cannot be any interruptions. I will give you more of that information later. That costs, I think, $10 a semester to take all the tests. So that is an option, especially if you live out of state. And again, more on that later. I will also be giving you study guides and tips on how to get ready for these exams. They will be closed book. They're not open. And it is a high-stakes testing situation. So to summarize, assignments, read the instructions very closely. You'll need to do a lot of reading, studying, and reflecting. Assignments are due late Saturday night. I will accept it on Sunday, but there's 50% off. Discussions should be very fun and interesting, will involve activity and interaction with your classmates. And the tests are proctored and monitored. 3 ways to do that here at the testing center, at a testing center in your local area, or even using Respondus Monitor. Now that option is not available for everybody, and more information coming out on that, but that is a possibility. This course is double time. We offer it in 8 weeks, and we do not have the length of time that we do in a normal semester of 16 weeks. So you need to decide if you have the hours to put into this. I estimate 10 to 20 hours a week to do your best of, again, studying, reading, reflecting, viewing, and that's only you can decide if you have that time. The testing dates are set in stone. There are no exceptions. Those are listed in the syllabus right now. If you're not going to be around during that time, I recommend that you take the course some other semester when you have more control and influence on your schedule that way. So let me know if I can be of assistance. Please look at this, take notes, and let me know how I can help out. Talk with you later. Bye-bye.